Alright, party people, let's do this again. Peace. What up? This is the Wordman, Gary Lime. We are reporting live today from Sunset Park. We are in my apartment building, actually. And of course, I'm joined by very special guest. One of Philadelphia's finest. There we go. One third of the Stoop gangsters.
Yeah, because the other one's a bitch ass.
Because the other one's a bitch ass who can't be here. That's right, Brandon. We talking about you. We're here, ladies and gentlemen, with the one, the only, Mr. Tyler Murrell. Yeah, not a lot of people here. Like I said, this is the hallway of my apartment building, which looks like, as I was mentioning before, it's the looks like a rap. It looks like the hallway in every rap video you've seen in 1996.
Every single Wu-Tang video.
Oh God, it's great. It's so. That's honestly, it's one of the reasons I picked this apartment.
Is it?
It's a cool ass apartment, but I was like, oh my God, they shot that music video here. Right? I was like, Cormega's been in here. By the way, what's great is the guy we're doing this video for is not a hip hop head at all. He has no idea who Cormega is, and that's fine because you shouldn't know who Cormega is.
You should put it in there.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's Cormega
itinerary.
But to be fair, Cormega is one of those dudes that like
you either know,
but heads know Cormega.
Yeah.
The casual listener, the guy who knows who Outkast and Jay-Z is, and that's it.
Yeah,
he probably shouldn't know who Cormega is.
Yeah, they barely know who, Capone Noriega.
Yeah, well, that's some. Yeah, you're probably right about that. But moving on.
Yeah.
So we get a little long here, but this video is for our very special, my very special friend, the one, the only, Mr. Chris Kayfield, who does not have a nickname.
Really?
We don't have a nickname for them.
Chris K?
I've been thinking on it, but like I didn't want to make something on the name because that seemed kind of obvious.
You do, well, yeah.
But it is a natural, like, organic way to go though, is pick something with the name.
Yeah.
In any case, what we're doing here, this is the Wordman Friend of a Friend game show. Very exciting, I know. And applause. So the way the Friend of a Friend game show works is I have, as you can see here, can you see here? There you go. I have a box of stuff here for Mr. Chris Kayfield. But Mr. Chris Kayfield is not here for me to give said box to. So instead, I asked my friend Mr. Tyler Murrell a question. Now, if Tyler gets the question right, Chris Kayfield gets the box. But if I ask the question, Tyler gets the question wrong, not only do I get the box and everything in it, Tyler's promised to cut off his locks.
It's actually not.
That is 100% what happened.
That's a blinding lie.
That is not a lie.
That's a blinding white lie.
Literally what he said to me. It's literally what he said to me.
You said just 5 seconds.
It's literally what I said 5 seconds ago. But rules are rules. If you're gonna play Tyler, if you're gonna play the game, those are the rules. Are you gonna play the game?
I'll play the game.
He'll play the game. All right. Well, before we can continue playing the game, we have to show you what's in the box. What's in the box? So we can, play the game. That's a really bad sentence.
It was awful.
It was really bad. I'm sorry.
You sound like Christopher Walken.
I did kind of, yeah. I didn't like that.
I don't think he was in 7.
He was. he was in the sequel 8. Pun. All right, so we're gonna see if we can figure out how to hold this camera so I can hear. Matter of fact, you hold the camera. You get the other side. I can show you what's in the box. Lift that up a little bit. No, yeah. See, this is why some people are cameramen and other people are not. So, as we got here,
smartphones.
we got our box here, right? Let's see what's in the box. So, first thing we got in the box is wrapped up. I know it looks like a weed bag. It's not a weed bag.
It was.
Wink. No, this is a catnip toy for Leroy. Leroy is Chris's cat. And I thought I'd get him out. I didn't know how you're supposed to wrap it, so I asked my friend Etienne, who knows a bit about cats, and he says I'm supposed to saran wrap it and then put it in several sandwich bags.
That literally sounds like drugs.
It does sound like drugs.
That's how you should traffic rocks in the movies.
Perhaps. All I know is if this bag gets stopped by the DEA, you will know why. It's because I'm peddling cat drugs across state lines.
The game doesn't change.
The game don't change, baby. Like, you saw the hallway out there.
I think I paid for it, man.
Right. Next up, we have illustration of Mr. Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the Starship Enterprise. Chris is a major Trekkie. and his personal favorite is, of course, Picard, because Picard's the man. I went to the Mocha Comic Fest last weekend, and the woman by the name of, I'll get this name correctly, Maritza Patrinos, who is a very, very, very talented illustrator. She actually works for BuzzFeed as well. She did this, and it was very nice and very good. And so I bought one just for you, Chris. So we got that. Let's see what else we got in the box. Moleskine storyboard. Now, if you're going to be working with me, Chris, by the way, is a photographer and he's a cameraman. He's going to be working with me and shooting some films. And one thing, Chris, you're going to need to be able to do is draw storyboards. Now, why are you going to have to do this? Because I fucking can't. So we just have. So one of us has to be good at it, and it's not going to be me. So that means you. That means you need to practice. Bammo, you got something to practice on. Going through the box some more. We got you. Well, I forgot this. We got here a little Joker pin on a nice little hairband. He doesn't have hair long enough for a hairband. What are you going to do? I have a bunch of other pins of Michael Keaton Batman and stuff, but I forgot to put them on the band last night, so they're back upstairs. But in any case, I'll fill this up with cool buttons. Why? Because I can. Don't ask stupid questions. Jeez. Come on, Chris. Get it together. What are you going to do with this guy?
Damn, Chris.
Next thing in here is the Wordman's Leroy Mix 001, the somber mix. It's a lot of like, I wouldn't say it's somber actually. I couldn't think of a better word. Like down-tempo music, kind of low-key, kind of somber, but it's not all sad. So it's like, you know, like Pink Floyd's on here, Marvin Gaye's on here, Soil and Pimp Sessions, which is a really, really dope Japanese jazz band. Sun Ra's on here. Jeb Boy Nichols, who I'm a huge fan of. You'll love him. He's on here. It's a really good mix. He has very, very good taste in music, so you will like this very much. And, you know, it's 001, so you can imagine how many more are coming. What else?
002?
Anyhow, what else we got in here for you? Oh, yes. This is important. Conversations with Wilder. It's written by Cameron Crowe. It's basically an interview book with Billy Wilder, the famous director. No one's made more perfect movies than Billy Wilder. And Billy Wilder is a genius of film. And if you're going to work with me on making movies, you and I have to be in agreement about what great movies are. Most of them are Billy Wilder movies. So bam, you have a book to read to now then go look up said movies on. But wait, it gets even better. This is a big box.
No.
I know, right? We also have in here for you The Apartment, made by Billy Wilder, directed by Billy Wilder, stars Jack Lemmon, Shirley MacLaine, Fred McMurray. This is, in my opinion, in our friend Ty's opinion, a lot of people's opinion, it is a perfect movie. Not good, not great, not classic, not Criterion Collection worthy. Perfect. Can't make it a note better. Perfect. So you have to know this is a perfect movie. You have to know why if we're going to work together, because that's just something you have to know. What else did we get you? We got you The Artist on DVD. We got you the bootleg. But that's not my fault. This is my mom, Mary Stewart. Hi, Mom. She got me this when a bunch of my DVDs got stolen, because Mom's awesome. And the only problem is my computer doesn't play all of the bootlegs. It only plays some of them. And unfortunately, it doesn't play this one. However, this works to Chris's advantage, because Chris and I are going to be making a movie together in black and white. This is a great movie in black and white. You should definitely watch it, definitely study it. It's really good. And it's a contemporary film. It was made in 2012, 2013, I think. Something
Very good film.
Yeah, it's very good. You've seen it, that's right, yeah. And definitely the scene when he's fighting the guy, when he's fighting himself, it's in the... Yeah, check it out. It's really dope. The next one up, The Newsroom, Season 1. Now, why am I, and you're like, why, Gary, am I getting this? Wordman, what's the deal with The Newsroom and why is it important? It's not. You see, what happened was I just bought the whole series on DVD, and I had an extra copy of Volume 1, and I don't have enough space in my apartment for extra things, because I have a New York apartment. So, bam.
But to be fair, it's a fantastic show.
You hear Tyler. Tyler has excellent taste as well. And this is an excellent show. You will love it very much. It's got Emily Mortimer in it. I mean, that's all you need.
Who kills shit?
Yeah, it's all you need in this world of sin.
How often can you say Emily Mortimer? Emily Mortimer kills shit.
Exactly. She's not in a lot of movies. But
No.
She's a highly, highly talented actress. Very, very good show. You'll like it very much. Other things I have in here for you. In the blink of an eye by Walter Murch. This is the second edition, by the way, which is the common one everyone has. Again, we're gonna be working together. You wanted to do some editing stuff. This is the Bible for you, basically. I mean, Walter Murch is the definitive editor, sound mixer for Hollywood films in the past 40 years. I mean, you can name any famous film in the 70s, he worked on it. That is what it is. You know what I mean? That's how big a deal he is. He's the foremost authority today on editing, living authority on film today, editing, sound editing, whole thing. He's a guy you want to read and become very familiar with. It's a great book. It's like a requirement for anyone who studies film. Bam, now you have it. What else do we have in here? Oh yes, the big one. 2 more things in here. Put that down over there. This is the novel of mine that you said you would read as a technical consultant, because he's a cameraman, or he's a photographer, a cameraman and a photographer, and a DP, and a musician, and all-around nice guy. This right here is the novel which features the main character as a photographer, and you had promised to read it and give me sort of like technical consultant notes on, a cameraman, what photographer wouldn't say this, a photographer would do that, your camera information's wrong in this scene, right in this scene. A whole bunch in here. You asked me to put it together in a binding and whatever else. I left you extra pages to write on. You can do whatever you like to it, write all over it, whatever the case may be, it's all yours. Also, last but not least but not last, a check for $200, because this is your fee for technical consulting on the novel. Because I said I'd pay you for it, because that's a job, and I like paying people for doing their job. Plus, and because I'm a good friend, and I want you to know I'm a good friend, I did this. If you get a look and you read on there, it says, best lap dance ever. Yeah, thank you. Because I'm a horrible friend. No, not the word, man.
Shocking.
Right? In any case, that's what we have for Mr. Chris Kayfield. However, Mr. Chris Kayfield, you are not going to get this stuff unless Mr. Tyler Murrell gets the question right. Mm-hmm. Now again, by the way, before we continue, not only peep the Phillies hat, peep the fly Biggie shirt. That's right. Look at it. That's right.
Get to the point.
Shut up. Anyway, this is running a little long. So anyhow, again, I asked the question. Tyler gets the question right. You get the stuff. I asked the question. Tyler gets the question wrong. I get the stuff, and Tyler cuts his locks.
And I take that money, baby.
Tyler cuts his locks.
And I take that money, baby.
He ain't taking a goddamn dime.
And I take $100 of that money, baby.
That's a little better. we can talk.
What's up?
All right. So, question time. Mr. Tyler Murrell, are you ready?
All right.
Okay. The question in regard, Wordman, friend of a friend game show.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Tyler Murrell.
Yes.
Repeat for us the Green Lantern Oath.
The Green Lantern Oath is, in brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my lantern. Beware my power, Green Lantern's light.
Woo! He almost fucked that up. You see him trying to get a little. I'm gonna let him get away with it. I'm gonna let him get away with it because I know how bad Chris Kayfield wants the apartment on DVD. But you're lucky because it almost cost you your locks.
What?
You heard the question. Don't get mad at me. Mr. Chris Kayfield, this stuff's going to the mail for you probably later on this week, or the end of the week rather. I hope you enjoy. I hope you like it very much. Hello to Lauren. Lauren's the girlfriend. Hello to Leroy. Leroy's his cat.
Hello, Leroy. Hello.
What else? Yeah.
Hi, Chris.
Yeah, hi, Chris. And that's pretty much the run of it, I think. Hope you enjoy. Hope it was fun. Did a little low key, in the 1996 rap video hallway. And, right, gotta go. More pies to bake up.
Yeah.
Peace.
I want my EP in here.
I'm gonna cut this off.